Communism is here. Here's a meme. You will own nothing and have joy. That's the theme of Kamala's campaign. She and Tim Walz are a disaster for America and communists. We're going to give you some reasons why we think that. Welcome to John Mike Keene. We're here to expose and really just laugh at how absurd they are. And we bring out the media that mainstream media tries to cover up and hide, like this video clip of Tim Walz.
But we can get out there, reach out, make the case. And for one thing, don't ever shy away from our progressive values. One person's socialism is another person's neighborly.
One person's socialism is another person's neighborly. There he is with his socialist idea. And he also equates it with being progressive, which we've always known.
We see that people in our country are having an experience that is not equal. And that's why we talk about equity, because we recognize not everybody starts out on the same base.
Some Kamala propaganda poster, Comrade Kamala, she's nicknamed.
It's been tried before, Guy. Last century, we saw hundreds of millions of people killed under the guise of equal outcomes. So if you're going to advocate for that, you have to look at the history of that advocacy and see that Marxism, socialism, progressivism, and communism always result in gulags, death, and really a kind of poverty that's unmatched.
Just say no to the commie.
Equality suggests often everybody should get the same thing. Well, that often assumes everybody started out in the same place, as opposed to equity, which is everyone should end up in the same place.
And there's Trump or communism. That is what the choice is on the ballot this time, guys. Show this to your kids. Ask them what kind of future they want. Do you want a communist future, or do you want a capitalist?
Giving resources based on equity, understanding that we fight for equality, but we also need to fight for equity, understanding not everyone starts out at the same place.
So now she's claiming she's no longer for pulling all of our private insurance away from us and putting us all on the government Medicare program, which is what she is on record as having said. Very, very clearly and forcefully.
Why Kamala Harris? Why would she advocate for socialism or even communism here in America? Why would she use Marxist language?
Here's Kamala's accomplishments. We're going to start on the upper left and work our way across. Since Kamala Harris took office, gasoline is up 51%. That's from government controls of drilling. Since Kamala took office, electricity is up 32%. Same thing, pushing electric cars and reducing, cutting off the Anwar oil reserve. Since Kamala took office, airfares up 23% from regulation of plane. Here's Kamala Harris took office. Groceries are up 22%. Prices are simply up 20%. Weekly wages are down almost 4%. Your rent is up 22%. Eggs are up 47%. Car insurance is up 54%. K through 12 food is up 66%.
Adding to your gun control agenda?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
That's a news, in case you missed it, I'll play that part of the clip again, but the news person asked, would you like to talk about your gun control agenda? Normally Democrats run away from that word, but because this is in Democrat territory, she rolls with it. What are you going to do about your gun control agenda? This one is peak communism.
Adding to your gun control agenda?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. But I mean, listen, I don't think we lack for great ideas. As I've said many times, we've been having great ideas for decades. The problem is that Congress has not had the courage to act. And that is why, from the beginning, I have said, my agenda includes attempting to get Congress to act, but if they don't within the first 100 days of my administration, I'm going to take executive action. Because what we need is action.
Hold on, we got to play that again. If Congress doesn't vote, then she's going to take executive action to perform gun control. That's a gun grabber.
My agenda includes attempting to get Congress to act, but if they don't within the first 100 days of my administration, I'm going to take executive action. Because what we need is action.
Executive action to confiscate your weapons. That is an anti-Second Amendment person. She said it out loud. We have it on video. They warned us Tell your friends, are you going to vote for this? Someone who would take executive action to break the Second Amendment. I'm John Mike Keene.